Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we are going to kind of go over, discuss, and play a little bit of the new Valor Cup, the newest game mode, the big, large-scale battle event that has been teased for quite a while is finally here, and this is the large-scale battle content. Let's just put that out there. I know some people were confused or like, where is it? This is it. This is the large-scale battle content. It's quite large, it's not quite PvP. It's, player-directed versus AI battles, just like, normal, but it's, using other people's set teams, which, on first thought, we were kind of disappointed that this wasn't pure PvP. And now that we've played it for a little bit, I'm actually pretty surprised with this mode. Do I think it could be better? I mean, there's a few nitpicky things, but I'm overall pretty happy with it. It hasn't really let me down. It lets me do what I want. Battles are most of the time fair. We'll cover that. Strategies are definitely different because traits, normal battle traits do not work. So you cannot start with a half-meter protection gauge. You cannot get an extra 6% attack after sending an entire hand of greens. Like that stuff doesn't work in here. The only traits that work are Valor traits, which currently only 2 units have. 2. The new Rimuru and the new Milim. So, making use of them is important if you have them, even if they maybe don't make too much sense, which I think is kind of why they made them a little bit generalized. Milim you can slot in anywhere, right? And just having the trait, I think it's like you seal protection gauge or you nerf greens, one of the two. Each of one does one of those things. But overall, I think this is good. So you've got your defense teams that you've set, so you can they default and make them their own. You can definitely go in and change them to see how you want to do. Now, the best way that people have found to do this for defense is that for your typing, you select the first 3 units that are that typing. And then for the backline units, you select 2 units that have type advantage over the team that the opponent is going to bring. So, that's a fire team. You're going to bring a water team. What is water weak to? Wind. What do you want to put on the back line to make your life a little bit easier on defense? Wind. Same thing down here. Let's go earth. Earth. Yeah. Earth teams are weak to fire. Therefore, I've put 2 water units in the back to kind of help me cover that weakness. And a lot of these work. Some of them work less well than others. Sometimes you want more of a healer, sometimes you want the hero, because the hero, still cementing her godly rank as the best unit in the game, can fit anywhere because of her rewind and her crits. Like, she is the best support in this game, the best unit in this game, and this does not drop her case down anymore. So you can put her anywhere if you want. The space team, or this water team, they're going to bring wind, so you're going to use space. So the hero fits well, Milim fits well. One of the most annoying teams I've run into is a Benimaru counter team. Earth team is super tanky, like 10,000 defense, your units don't do crap. And if you get counterattacks up, then every time you hit them, they're hitting you back. It's a difficult team to run against, and I have died a few times in Valor Cup. Some of these fights are not easy. Some of them are. Starting out, you'll fight opponents of lower ranks, and the more you fight, the higher ranks you'll get up to. Like right here, I can fight a Diamond 3 person, or I could take on bitch-ass Yuki or bitch-ass Clasher for less rewards, which I'm not going to do because they're bitches, and I'm not going to take 9 or 7, I'm going to take 13, and plus he's weaker. So, sorry Yuki, sorry Clasher, I love you guys. Anyways, so when you get up to the higher ranks, you see that the back 2-line units are mysterious. They're unknown. And once you get up to, I think, Diamond, High Diamond or Hero, you only see the Protector. You don't see the actual units you're going up against, so it becomes more difficult to plan your team because all you see is their element. So the best thing to do is just try and play off the element. Like right here, I'm going to go in with a light team, but not like a normal light team, because this is the normal light team I would bring, right? We've got the hero, we've got Shinsho, we've got our protection supports. This doesn't work, because these traits don't kick in. So I'm not starting with half a gauge of protection plus a little bit extra from Rimuru. this doesn't work as well as you want it to. You are going for full type advantage. You want that extra like EX ability board, 6% between the battle and support units. You want that fully fleshed out to make your units as strong as possible. So in reality, the team that I'm actually going to bring is going to be, it was that team, okay. It's this team, okay? So I've got Xion with Gazel, Reimaru with Shuna, Shinsha with Shizu, I guess. And then we've got Milim in the back for, you know, her orb changing and support, and then the hero in the back for hero and support, and they're both linked up to the same typing of units. This ensures that my units are as strong as they can be. Now, gear is also a very important thing. You want to make sure that your units are geared properly in this event, so I'm like full awakened gear. And then Gazel, I mean, he doesn't have an awakened jacket, but he's got weapon and HP. Reimaru's looking good right there. Shuna's at least got a bracelet on. So it's like, I could improve these teams, but I'm not going to, because I don't have the resources, and I kind of don't want to. So let's go into this fight. We're going to use the mostly full light team with supports in the back. And overall, it's a pretty good event. It's a pretty good... it's a pretty good addition to this game. Do I think it's a game changer and you think that's going to make the game survive forever and ever and ever? Probably not. But it is new, interesting, and has a lot of replay value. Your ranks get reset after every season. You get rewards every time you win 5 fights. You get rewards every time you rank up. You get random rewards for playing a random opponent. You get like a free charm. You get a bunch of rewards in this mode. So here, okay, we got pretty lucky. We have a starting 3 of green, so we can use our orb changes right here. And then we can have a 5-hand send. And right here, do I want to take out the orb changer? Do I want to take out the orb changer in defense? Do I want to take out the DPS? Based on their hand, and there's no time limit, so you can sit here and think all you want, I probably want to kill Beretta, because Beretta can orb change, give him a 4 orb send. Probably for the best. We'll see if we can actually kill here. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe we can. Okay. Alright, so 1 orb changer is down. Awesome. Now the enemy's turn, and they bring in Veldora. Okay, I'm not too scared of Veldora. He's an alt booster. They gotta get there first. Okay. Okay, we have another 4-hand of oranges. So now, I want to take out their DPS. Or at least as well as I can. The enemy likes to not spread damage. Like, they're going to keep targeting my Xion until she's dead. So right here, there's an orb change right there, and then they're going to send 4 blues on Xion. Pop, 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 and pop. We got an unlucky crit right there. She is taking some damage, so I really don't want to keep her in anymore. And we have a lot of blues, which I can't really do much about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap Xion out, and we're going to use the Hero's Rewind. And that will boost the blues. It will give us an extra spare turn. We're going to kill Diablo right here. Pop, 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 and pop. And then we rewind, and then hopefully we can get either some good orbs, or that was enough to get protection gauge. One of the two. Dark Diablo. Okay, 2.0. And what are we looking at? We are looking at protection. Okay, well, that's funny. Alright, well, actually, we can make it work. So the hero can come out for Dark Milim, and then we can use Reimaru, we can use Milim's orb change right there, and that will give us a 3 and 3. Then we'll give us some Pierce. We're at 95% Pierce rate, so fair chances we can do it. Let's let's take out, or try and take out Diablo, because they don't have any oranges for Milim to change, and I'm fairly confident that once we kill him, we'll be pretty set. Okay, cool. So there. 3 turns, 3 units dead. We'll have their follow-up now. They're limited now to 5 orbs instead of 6, which cuts down their damage. We have 2 alts ready to go. One is an AoE, one is a single target. Veldora has an alt, so we can definitely take care of that right now. So they still have Pierce. Let's go ahead and Pierce resist down on Veldora. Let's go the light attack up, or, ooh, let's do that instead. Let's do the light attack, and then the alt boost. That will help us out even more. So AoE, single target, and then we'll follow up with Shinsha, and those should hopefully go on to Milim right here. So cool, there's that. Veldora is most definitely dead from this. Alright, 32-6, and then these 2 final hits might actually kill. Maybe. No, not quite. But she has an ult. That's fine. I'm fairly confident she's not going to kill anyone. She has no extra buffs. She has no support. The Orc is giving her points, I guess, to use what? Orc's not going to do much for her right here. Sure, she has a 3-orb change. Alright, Dark Millum is going to try and kill our own Dark Millum and fails. So now we'll just get revenge. So there we go. That was a pretty easy fight right there. No one died. Let's see if I remember to check the missions. Alright, so every fight there is a random mission. There we go. Okay, cool, we got it. Clear after unleashing a 4 combo, all of Soul of Skills. This changes every single fight. You could get this, multiple times in a row, but normally it's clear without using a protection gauge, clear using an ult, clear after using a 4 combo of something. It's easy things like that, but it's easy to lose track of it in the middle of the fight because you're too focused on what your next orb is to worry about what mission you should have looked at. There is a way to look at it inside the fight in the menu, so that's easy enough. So there we go. We have obtained Diamond 5. Platinum 1, Diamond 5. Hooray, and we get 50 crystals, 5 emblems, a Platinum Hammer, and a 3-star charm. These are not insignificant rewards, right? Emblems, good, especially for newer players. Platinum Hammers, excellent for anybody. Charms have their value, depending on how lucky you get, and crystals are good for everyone. So, and then you get Bond XP on your cheer squad. Once you hit certain ranks, you start with 2, you rank up to gold, you rank up to platinum, and you unlock more. Once you get to hero, I think you get the last one. So this is just more free Bond XP every time you win. I mean, this event is good. So what else do I have to talk about? I don't know, let's check the menu. Let's check what else we have, maybe, if the game wants to load. Oh, we have a cutscene. I don't care. Oh, did we get our last cheer squad? We did. Alright, we unlocked at Diamond. Alright, so let's add our final person in here. Who needs to be leveled up? Rigard. Cool beans. Alright. Now, since we have gone up a rank, I have reset all of my attempts on my fights. So every time you have 3 attempts, right? After you clear these 3, the element gets locked, and you move on to the next one, and 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 the next one. And once you clear, I think, a few of these 3 times, it'll unlock like the previous first one. And also now you can see that I cannot see anyone's team except for the Protector. So definitely playing around. You can see dark, 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 and then space and light. So you have to just kind of assume and play around with what you think these units are, and then what units you should bring. Here is the random mission for combo of greens. Again, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to come back here and use the same dark team. And then achievements, you get orbs. You get these things for trading, which have no purpose right now. And you get these coins, which you can use to trade in for charms and other things in the shop. So overall, I think this is a very, very well planned out event. And as you can see from the calendar that I'm going to post up here, we have kind of the outline. So that little tiny block down there at week 4 is ranking event. The ranking battles that you can see right here, ranking battle. So once you hit Diamond, you can participate in the ranking cup. So we don't know what that's going to be. We don't know if it's just going to be more difficult Valor Cup. It could even be real-time PvP. We don't know yet. This is all speculation. If it's real PvP, then this event is an absolute win. Even if it's only once a week. It's the last week of every month, apparently, according to this calendar. But if that's true, that's great. You have to obtain a certain rank to get there, which makes sense. You want to be, relatively dedicated to this mode. You're not going to send in newbies into the ranking, like real-time PvP against the whales and people. So it would make sense, but again, don't bank on it. And, I mean, the stamina refreshes, you get these cups, you get these tickets, you get 1 refresh per ticket, or it costs 15 crystals to get all 5 back, which actually is a steal, right? Is actually a steal. It costs 10 crystals to recover all of your stamina. Well, all of your equivalent stamina in, like, normal stuff. And that's like, what, Tempered Edge EX3 is like 40 stamina, and I have like 110 max, so that's 2 runs for 10 crystals, or you can get 5 runs for 15 in here, which probably give you better rewards. So I'm overall pretty happy with this game mode. We've gone over how to build your defense teams, how to build your actual teams with type advantage and full, enhancements and type advantage, and those 6% bonus stats for linking up supporting characters to your battle characters. Gone over rewards. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty basic overview. I will, at great expense, start working on a PvP tier list or a Valor Cup tier list. It might take a while. I haven't used everybody yet, but I will try and begin working on it. So if that's something you really, 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 really want, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and work on it a little faster. But what are your thoughts on Valor Cup thus far? Have you been enjoying it? Have you even touched it? Do you understand how it works? Hopefully, if you don't, this video helped you. But if it didn't help you, then let me know, and I can certainly make a follow-up and go into more detail about other aspects that I may have missed. So put it in the comments below, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.